with it? What's good with it? Y'all let me know my audio coming through. Hopefully it's rocking right. But hey, welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone, man. I appreciate everybody that's coming through, everybody that's here right now, everybody that's catching the playback on this joint. Appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Let me know how this audio is showing up for y'all as well, man. I gotta make sure we got a mic check on this joint and we rock it out right. We're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get right to it. Definitely got to tap in, have some time to do it. So got to make sure I get that done, man. Got to make sure I get a consistent schedule set up, consistent lives, things of that nature, so that way I can tap in with the good folks, talk this good basketball with y'all, man, and enjoy it. Just getting everything set up here real quick, y'all. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Making sure I can see everything in here. Let's see. What's good with it, Pop? Appreciate the slide through this joint, man. Appreciate the slide through. Um, but yeah, man, we gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Plenty of subjects, plenty of things going on, man. Trade deadline, winners of that, buyout market opportunities, home stretch coming to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We right there at the breaking point, All-Star weekend, and fastly approaching. We all know as soon as that's over with, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to get serious, tighten up the rotation, and heading into the playoffs, man. Most surprising team, most disappointing team, and then whatever else come up from that, man, we just gonna cook on. We gonna cook on everything and anything in this joint, man. But I'm just making sure I got my audio right, making sure everything else is looking good right here, real quick. So whoever in the building, man, let me know. Let me know if you hear me loud and clear or if it's coming through kind of spotty on your end. So I'm still just checking everything and getting it working right here. So y'all just bear with me 1 second, man. Bear with me 1 second, real quick. Let's see. Turn this off real quick. Make sure I can see everything. Yep, y'all just bear with me, man. Just bear with me. Like I said, just working to making sure this audio riding right, making sure that everything else is streaming right too. Y'all just bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second here. All right, so I'm gonna switch this over here real quick. 1 second, quick here, y'all. But again, just bear with me. It was giving me some feedback as I was looking at it, so just 1 second here. I was trying to get this cleared up and out the way real fast. Y'all give me 1 second. Wish I had some time, got some sort of music for y'all to listen to, like some elevator music, but you ain't got nothing, man. So y'all bear with me 1 second, man. Bear with me 1 second. Almost cleared up here. Almost cleared up. Boom, got it. All right. So we should be straight now. Y'all let me know if you having any issues. Should be good now. So yeah, we here to talk about these trades that took place and that happened, man. The trade deadline, the winners of that, who was the winners, who was the losers. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, as you file in or you catching the playback on this joint, man, make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Definitely appreciate you. But we're gonna start at the top of the hour, the most recent trade all the way up to the 8th. So you know the Suns and the Nets did an additional deal, man. Suns got Royce O'Neal and David Roddy. The Nets got Jordan Goodwin and Bates Diop from the Suns, and then Memphis ended up grabbing Yuta and Me Too from them. So it's like, man, the Suns and Nets, bro, they hand in hand helping one another out. It's insane to me, man. Salute to Danny Berry to build it. Salute to you. Appreciate you stopping through. Man. But we just here cooking on a little of these trades. Now, I think with Phoenix getting Royce O'Neal, it's an extremely sneaky pickup because he's more so known as a defensive guy, but as of late, man, he's been kind of reform and reshape his game to be a 3-point shooter as well. So he's more of a 3 and D type guy. So you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see that a lot. You know what I mean? So I think for them, that's what they're focusing on, making sure they have defensive players, making sure they have the ability to come out here and compete on both ends of the court. They got some knockdown shooters and things of that nature. So you definitely gonna see that coming full speed ahead. Um, we love to see it. So, hey, Daniel Berry, let me know how the sound or the audio is coming through to you, so that way I can make sure if I need to adjust it, I can definitely get that fixed. But we're gonna keep cooking on this joint. So yeah, like I said, man, Royce O'Neal, that's a solid sneaky pickup for the Suns. Definitely didn't see that coming, and I didn't think the Suns were gonna make any other additional moves. To be honest with you, just because they're starting to kind of round things into shape. The team is starting to look good. Everyone's healthy or healthier. And we're seeing, once this team gets healthy, what they're able of, what they had when they have their big three out there, and KD, Devin Booker, and my man's Bradley Beal. So it's like we seeing that firsthand of how they look and how they plan, the type of things they're able to do together, and it's a solid team. Now they're focusing on, okay, how do we revamp and bulk up that supporting cast to make sure we got enough people. If we got to sit two out of our big three or all big three, our bench can hold it down by themselves. And like I said, I think that was a sneaky pickup that not many people gonna be talking about, man. For the Nets, it's so, man. And it's like, Jordan Goodwin's not gonna move the needle for them. Probably gonna be a trading piece in the future. Decent bench player, role player that comes off. Bates Diop, I think, hasn't had enough opportunity to showcase what he really can do. So I would say for him, it's not something you look at and you think like, oh, he's going to be a needle mover or anything like that for you. So it is what it is when it comes to that, man. And so I'm just gonna go down the line, like I said, from most recent all the way through. We're gonna grade them out, and we're gonna talk about them. I was gonna do only most notable, most notable trades, but I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna give everybody their just due, give everybody their respect, and I'm gonna go down the line with it. We're gonna talk about the winners of it, at least the big names. And then let's see. Golden State traded Corey Joseph to the Pacers. Golden State's getting a second round pick, so take that for what it's worth. I think that's crazy. That they just gave that man away for a pick, but Corey Joseph is a solid veteran point guard. You know what I mean? He can do some good on some teams that need a definitely a solid veteran bench. Point guard that can come out there and do it. But the Warriors, obviously, we know they're kind of stacked at that position. So I think that's why they were able to move up off of it for a pick. What else we got, man? Portland getting Danilo Banton. Boston getting a heavily protected second round pick. That's not much of notoriety for that. Let's see, Sixers trade Jaden Springer to the Celtics. Not much notoriety outside of the Philly getting a second round pick. What do we got now, man? Sacramento gets Robin Lopez from Milwaukee. Milwaukee's getting cash in exchange and draft rights. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Interesting one. My brother DP Rock in the building. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you stopping through. Just giving a quick cook on this joint, man. Quick cook, DP. But let me get you right real quick. Appreciate you sliding through, man. And DP, let me know how that audio is too, man. If it's bad, choppy, or if you can't hear me clear, just let me know, and I can get that swapped out real quick. But we're gonna keep going now, man. Indiana Pacers picking up Doug McDermott, sneaky pickup. Hell, they got rid of my man Buddy Hield, so I'm kind of surprised they brought in Doug. But I think Doug is cheaper, more of a role player. He's not demanding of the ball as much as Buddy Hield was, so I think that's why they feel a little bit more comfortable with that, per se. Yeah, Alexander in the building, or Alexandra, I'm sorry. Salute to you. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. Appreciate you sliding through. Let me tune you up before somebody come in here and try to try to exact some vengeance for all the people you done cooked on some boxing joints, man. So let me get you right real quick. But yeah, man, I appreciate you sliding through. Like I said, I was gonna go live. I think what I'm gonna do, to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna do every Friday, and then I'm gonna set the time. I'm gonna send it out or post it to my community page early in the week, and I'm gonna start out every Friday, and I'm probably gonna move it up to 2 to 3 times a week. I know the playoffs pick up, man. I might do a live damn near every night. It all depends, man. All depends. But yeah, so we just doing some light work, real quick on all of these the winners of this trade deadline situation. So I'm just kind of passively passing through just to kind of chop it up on that. Yeah, you're in. I was, yeah. Look at it. You jumping the gun, jumping the gun. This is my first live you done popped on or first video, any of that. You jumping the gun over. So where my rent, where my wrench at? You tuned up now, man. You tuned up. Uh, what we got, man? So the other one that I really like this pickup by Milwaukee, snatching up Pat Bev. Man, Pat Bev is a dog. Like so you need a player like that on your team, whether you call him a antagonist or whatever you want to call him. But man, you need a player like that on your team that's gonna go out there and dog it out against every other team, especially on the defensive end. We know Pat Bev is known for playing D, so he's gonna get out there and get to it. The other thing I like about him most is that he also can knock down an open shot for you as well. I mean, obviously he ain't gonna be like your leading scorer or team leading scorer, nothing like that. But on any given night, man, he can definitely do some good for you. So for me, I think that was a solid sneaky pickup. And then in return, Philly getting campaign. I think campaign for them, man, as a guard, he can definitely help them push the tempo because when Joel Embiid isn't on the court, I promise you, if you watch this team, if you watch the Sixers team, bro, their best attribute of what they can do as a team is go up tempo. If they go half court, they're gonna depend on Tyrese Maxey the entire time. Nobody else can do nothing. I hate to say it that way and be rude about it, but this is the truth. Like, who else on that team would you say, oh, this person is the knockdown scorer. This person gonna do this. Tyrese Maxey is the end all be all from a guard perspective for that team. Tobias Harris is pretty much damn near non-existent. I'm sure there's some Philly fans that want to fight that man right now. Hell, there was what was it last year? That somebody they came out saying they wanted to trade him for a bag of Skittles or something wild. So you know what I mean? It's just one of the things, man, where it's like he underperforming. He ain't doing the justice to him, and they definitely need him to. They need him to do more. They need him to perform at the contract level he got. But that's a topic for a different discussion, man. So I'm gonna let that joint ride and let it be what it's gonna be, man. Um, Now another pickup, Dallas Mavericks, man, picking up PJ Washington, hell of a pickup. They got rid of Grant Williams. Only thing they kind of did in suffice of like that swappage, and they also obviously the Mavericks got rid of Seth Curry as well. The swappage of picking up PJ Washington, you literally picking up a more athletic version of Grant Williams. He's gonna take a charge. He can knock down the three. He can shoot the mid range, and he can attack the rim. PJ Washington is a solid big for them to pick up. So I'm excited to see what the Mavs is gonna do with that, man. It definitely should be something that should play out big time for them. So excited to see Grant Williams for the Hornets. Just another piece they picked up, man. Seth Curry could be some good for him. Obviously, they got LaMelo there, but the Curry is from that area anyway. So it'll be very interesting to see how they utilize Seth if they allow him to go ahead and ball out a player or whatnot too. Um, let's see here. He said, hit the like button, good people. Yeah, I did it like what was it? I set a thing for a live for an hour in advance, and then I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be a little dry up in here. I'll probably have to stay on for a couple hours for people to really know. But I was like, let me hop on real quick, cook, and then whoever catch the playback can catch the playback on it. But I just got to make sure I set that consistent schedule so everybody know. But yeah, we gonna ride through, definitely chop on a little other few things, man. And then we're gonna keep it going. Now this other one that's making the airwaves for the most part, at least for what I was seeing across my Laker supporters and stuff, man. That Spencer Dinwiddie was obviously he was traded to the Raptors, but it seems like the Raptors are going to reach either a buyout or they're going to release. I'm assuming they're going to reach a buyout situation or they're going to figure something out to kind of go ahead and let him free. And once he clears waivers, all signs are pointing to him saying that he want to sign with the Lakers. The Lakers are interested in getting his services and things of that nature. For me, if he comes to the Lakers, man, it's not a needle mover. I know there are people saying, he's a hell of a 3-point shooter and things of that nature, man. But you got to look at the volume of it. Let's say he's a 30 or 40% 3-point shooter, but in reality, we all know when you play with LeBron, for some odd reason, it's only like a couple of them that they maintain their like J.R. Smith is kind of one of the only few that I could think of when it come to mind that played with LeBron that was still a knockdown 3-point shooter. Kyle Korver was hit or miss for them, you know what I mean? So it was like he's the only one. Ray Allen, obviously, hey, we all know Ray one of the greatest shooters in history. So for him playing with LeBron, it was nothing. But when you look at the younger people, for some odd reason, every time they knock down 3-point shooters, they play with him, the lights get brighter and their hands get a little shaky, and all of a sudden they miss it. They miss it left and right. They can't shoot the ball. Jay Crowder, prime example. My man's was what was it? He was with Phoenix or he was with all these other teams, knockdown 3-point shooter. As soon as he got LeBron, bro, he can't throw a goddamn cup in the ocean kind of thing. And it's like, hold on, man, ain't no way in hell. So for this, that I look at it that way as well a lot. You know what I mean from that perspective too. Quick read in the building. Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. Let me get you right real quick. Yeah, so it's like a lot of that is that case, man. So it's like for me, him coming there, I would just say, let's say LeBron's on the bench, D'Lo's on the bench. It's just him and Dinwiddie and AD rocking out. Most likely, what's his name? Austin Reed's gonna be out there too, right? It's a decent lineup, but like I said, I'm just not sold on Dinwiddie because I didn't seen enough of him. And the magnifying point of like, I recognize what his game is. He needs the ball in order to be of any type of like, in order to be effective. And I'm like, okay, he needs the ball to be effective. They're gonna have to run certain minutes for him. That's the only thing I can look at it. But we'll have to wait and see how it play out, man. But I mean, to get him and not give up anybody, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm not upset or too mad at that. If I want to be honest with y'all, I would have rather the Lakers be aggressive and go and getting Bojan Bogdanovic, except for he landed with the Knicks. But we gonna chop it up on the next one of that, man. He said the Lakers, Kings, and Bucks won yesterday. How folks hit their parlay. Yeah, like I didn't even get an opportunity to do any of my typical prediction videos. Was traveling and then got busy and everything. So it was like I didn't get to do one today either. So I was like, let me hop on and do it live. I'd rather just do that. Another sneaky pickup though, the Brooklyn Nets picked up Dennis Schroeder and Thaddeus Young. The Thaddeus Young one, the old savvy vet, that one's all right. But the Dennis Schroeder one, that's a good trading piece, man. Schroeder is a hell of a point guard on the right team, the right situation. That man can ball, man. We saw what he did to Team USA, Team USA, and the rest of them in that FIBA league, man. He was tearing their ass up over there. So you got to put some respect on Dennis Schroeder, man. But as I was just talking about Bogdanovich, man, we're gonna move over to the Knicks and the Pistons, right? Pistons went ahead and traded Bogdanovich, and they traded Alec Burke. I don't care about the Alec Burke trade. That don't bother me. It's the Bogdan one that I was like, God damn, y'all don't know who that is. Go check him out. Hey, Bogdan can ball. That man is a walking bucket. Like I don't know what to say. He can do everything. He shoot a three, the mid range. He aggressive as hell. He like one of them those players that look like he's about 60, but he probably like maybe like 30 something. But he still play like you know what I'm saying young, but he get buckets. Like Bogdan can ball, and a lot of people be sleep on him because they don't know. They only know the one that played for Atlanta, the littler one. But nah, Big Bogdan, the forward, he a problem. But in return, the Pistons got Evan Fournier, which again the Knicks was just letting him ride on the bench. That was Malachi Flynn, and then Quentin Grimes. That now again, the Pistons are extremely guard heavy, so I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do with Flynn and Grimes. I honestly think there's gonna be some more moves to be made, just because I'm looking at it, I'm like I don't understand it. If you look at how it is, it's like man, what the hell are they doing? Like I want to make sure, like when I'm watching this business scene, they're making some type of move towards the future. Like when you look at it, bro, like I kid you not, when you look at this Pistons team and you look at their roster's young as hell, extremely talented, but they're extremely guard heavy. It's like, okay, what are you gonna do with this? How are you gonna turn this in your favor? Because right now, it ain't too many teams that's like, you know what I'm saying, hunting for guards. They hunting for more so forwards and stuff. So I don't know why the Pistons wanted to load up on a ton of guards. That small ball ain't gonna work when you got teams where hell you got point guards that's like 6'6", 6'7". You know what I mean? So we'll have to wait and see what the Pistons doing, man. They're one of the worst teams in the league. So I guess they wanted to do something instead of doing nothing. Shouts out to them. Hold on, give me a second. Shouts out to Key. Shouts out to Key, that dub in the cash. Shouts out for the Pringles chips. Shouts out to you. Hey, I was just joking. Hey, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny as hell, man. I was like, hold on, man, what the hell? All of a sudden, you see $20 for the Pringles. I was like, what the hell? And I had to think about it. I was like, oh, yeah. Shouts out to you in that cash app, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Matter of fact, I think I did. I download my little joint yet? Did I download it? Oh no, I didn't. I had a little thing. I had a little thing I was gonna put on for y'all, man. Whenever I get like a super chat or a cash app, I had a joint to play for y'all, but I ain't got it so far. Now it's gonna have to be this, man. It's gonna have to be this. But man, that's funny. My brother G5 in the building, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you stopping through. Let me get you right real quick. Let me get you right, bro. For everything, man, because I thought I downloaded my little clip. My little clip. Every time I get anything that hit the cash app or hit any of that, man, it's gonna be Vince Carter jumping over that 7-footer. That's what I was gonna have, you know what I'm saying? Letting it know we slamming them up, we slamming the support in, bro. So no, I appreciate it. Drop the link. Let me, 1 second, quick, 1 second. I can hit that joint. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep definitely riding through these on these picks on this. You know, brother five up here. Um, so where was I at? Where was I at? So the Mavericks getting Daniel Gafford. Man, a lot of people they don't. I would say they don't know much about Gafford, but that's a hell of a pickup for them to grab him. And why do I say that? He is a big that is athletic as hell, can jump out of the gym, tons of energy, and like balls out. That's the only way to put it to you, man. Like Gafford, I like Gafford as a center or a piece for the Mavs. That's just my honest opinion. That's a sneaky pickup, and they already got a young rim running big there too. So a lot of people don't pay attention or know that, but that's a sneaky ass pickup for them. Gordon Hayward going to the Thunder. Um, that don't mean much, man. Gordon Hayward, I don't even want to do it to him like that, but man, we know what it is, man. He out there collecting the check, and I don't know how the hell he's still a hot commodity for a team to want to pursue. You know what I mean? It's insane. So yeah, I ain't got too much to say about him. You know what I mean? Gordon Hayward, but I'm surprised. But in return, again, the Hornets is picking up Trey Man and some other pieces. So it's like, let's see what Oklahoma can do with that, man. Savvy old guard or veteran guard. We'll see what they can do with it. Um, Let's see. Pistons also have picked up Daniel House, and then it's said for the Sixers to be determined. So they just giving up stuff. The Sixers, I think, snagged the main piece of what they wanted, which is another scoring or a shooting scoring guard, and Buddy Hield. That was a hell of a pickup by him, man. Like again, he said the Thunder just doing stuff to be doing it. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what I'm like. I mean, the Thunder already got their young core that they have that's there and like how they want to do it. Them picking up Gordon Hayward, it surprised me a little bit. And I'm like, what's the point? But then again, it's like, they decided they'd rather, just do something instead of nothing, I guess. But this pick by the Sixers, though, snagging Buddy Hield, oh man, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, them picking up Buddy Hill and they got Kelly Oubre there, this is kind of almost, I wouldn't say all signs are pointing to it, but I think they might move up off of Tobias Harris at some point. I don't know. I got to look at it and fact check. And I think this is the last year of his contract, or he might have one more year. But I think they're gonna move away from him because, like I said, man, he what they paying him for the type of performance or production he giving them, they get ripped off, bro. Like I don't even know what to say. That's like you ordering some Jade and they show up and they got, you know what I'm saying? They got Michael Jackson pose instead of Michael Jordan pose. We all know the Jumpman logo, but then they got that damn hee hee logo. It's like it's like, man, we got to figure out what the hell going on. So, but yeah, and then Indiana in return is getting Marcus Morris and Cormon. So yeah, it's crazy. Quee said, Mr. Potato Head here, I'm listening and cooking. What you cooking, Quee? What you over there burning up? That's your key slogan is saying you burning something. So I'm gonna keep saying it too. Well, we know you ain't over there burning nothing. Hey, five ain't gonna be there if you burning something. Mm-hmm. He said, "Well, you almost," or Quee said, "Well, you almost the same color as Michael Jackson." Hey, you got jokes. Is that with or without? Is that with or without glasses on? You think I'm the same color? I just want to know. I just want to know: is that with or without glasses on? And we the same color? Yeah, let's see. Toronto got Kelly Olynyk. That's a solid pick. That's a solid pick. The Jazz got Otto Porter. Damn, that dude's still in the league. God damn, Otto Porter, man. Hey, Otto Porter got to be Wilt Chamberlain lost son, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no. I'm gonna pull it. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do it right now, man. I'm gonna do it right now and share this with y'all. Let y'all see this joint. You say enchiladas. Oh, okay. Man, enchiladas in a minute, both with and without. Hey, that's funny. That's funny as hell. My brother AB in the building, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you sliding through this, Joy. Appreciate you sliding through, bro. Let me get you right real quick, man. Let me get you right real quick. Hey, oh man, that's funny as hell. Hey, but hey, let me show y'all this real quick, man. Let me show y'all this. Y'all gonna get a good laugh out of this. I'm gonna share this with y'all real quick. Y'all can't tell me this ain't that boy daddy. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. They gotta be related, bro. They gotta be related. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Watch, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. I'm gonna share this with y'all real quick. And I'm gonna get back to this cook, man. I'm about to share this with y'all real quick though. Let's see. Screen. Hey, y'all can see that, right? Y'all can see that, right? Let me know. Y'all see that? Do I need to make that screen bigger? Y'all can't tell me that ain't that man daddy. Y'all can't tell me that ain't that man daddy, man. Ain't no way in hell you can't tell me that 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 ain't that nigga daddy. Nobody can tell me nothing, man.
Nobody but Otto Porter Jr. on the screen. And Wilt. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't even had to see no names. I looked at the face. I know exactly what two players those are.
Bro, I'm like, I first saw that show. I was like, wait a second. When I first saw Otto Porter, the very first time I saw him, I said, hey, man, that gotta be Will's son. You know, Will had another record in the streets that he had that body record that ain't never been broken. But I said, that gotta be that boy daddy. Ain't no way.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way. But
And so my only requirements, you gotta take your mama last name.
hey, you know that's what he said too. Like hell, y'all ain't gonna get this Chamberlain check. You gonna have to, your last name.
Take your mama last name, young whippersnapper, little grasshopper. You may look like me, you don't play like me. Since you don't play like me, take your mama last name.
Look at Queen. Oh wait. Kiki said, if I'm not mistaken, we'll have several children running around these streets. Hey, hell, he got more than several. That boy got his
He
own.
got hundreds and thousands. He got hundreds of things. Probably seen like
That boy
imagine all them damn 10,000 women. Jesus Louise, boy, you got about 100 kids, man.
that boy got his own DNA strain out this motherfucker. Like, hold on, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
And then look at you. Queen said, yeah, Will was sticking and moving like no other.
Mm-hmm.
What's good? What's good with it, Five?
See, that nigga created a new chromosome, the W chromosome. I thought we just had X and Y. That nigga created a whole new chromosome. He had so many kids. Like, we gotta call this the W chromosome.
Oh man, bro. I'm like, man, hold on. That gotta be that boy. That gotta be his daddy. Ain't no way, man. Oh shit.
Man, my maths got better. We got better. Oh yes, sir. I'm with that. How many times have we done talked about the Mavs need a center, not Derek Lively, but a
Mm-hmm.
center. Dave Gaffer is not a household name, but he play defense, get blocks, get boards, and give you about 10 to 15 points a game. But he an anchor. That's what we need. And you pair him with PJ Washington, you know what I'm saying, a stretch four
Mm-hmm.
that can play the small forward too. I
Mm-hmm.
said, there you go. who could shoot. I said, there we go. He gonna be more productive than Grant Williams. Josh Green and got started getting back in rotation after coming off his little injuries. Hardy playing pretty well. You need excellent back healthy, but shit, look, nice little pickups. You know what I'm saying? Nice little pickups, man.
And I was
What we
cooking.
gave up, not bad.
And I was cooking on that too. I said Grant Williams, you and PJ Tucker, you getting the same player except for younger, more athletic, can shoot better, and is I think I said already more athletic, but he can do everything that Grant Williams
Washington,
can at a
PJ
higher level.
Washington.
Yep, he can do everything better than Grant Williams at a higher level. For me, that's just how I look at him. And he got
Mm-hmm.
more potential. I was like, yeah, bro, that's a solid pick. And then to pick up Gafford, I was like, a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
know, but I was like, shit. Like I know if I would know because you're a Mavs fan, but I'm like, bro, I didn't watch Gafford in the right
He
situation.
get busy.
Hell yeah,
He get busy.
and he can jump out of the gym too. I said, oh yeah, that's like a more skilled and under control JaVale McGee, like skilled and
Yeah.
under like control. Like, gosh, he gonna do
Mm-hmm.
some things, man. Let me get this dude off the screen because somebody gonna come in here like, what the hell?
Yeah. And he averaged 2.2 blocks a game. So he gonna give you 2 blocks a game and a steal. You know what I'm saying? Like defense is what we was needing. He liked to play defense. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. And anyway, 6'11". So
Yeah,
damn near 7 foot. Or it might be 7 foot. We don't something like that. So
I can check for you real quick.
PJ Tucker was 6'9", I think. No, PJ Tucker like 6'8".
You talking about Washington?
Yeah. He kind of undersized at his position a little bit.
Gafford 6'10".
Mhm.
I can check.
I think they got PJ 6'7", 6'8", if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, 6'7".
Hmm.
So hell yeah, nah, he gonna do some things. Like I'm excited to see
Uh,
how he fit in. I know Luca gonna be him and Kyrie and Luca gonna be rim running lobs all day because he ain't scared to get dunked on. Like you said, averaging 2 blocks a game, he ain't scared of getting dunked on. He just be out there playing, no ego or anything.
and for him to be 6'10", Gaffer can jump out the gym to be
Oh hell
6'10". That motherfucker can jump with some long arms. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Get smart. You know what I'm saying? Lively right there. You have him start at the power forward when he come back here.
yeah. Hmm.
Right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they have PJ starting off the rip just to see what it look like with Gafford. At the start, they starting off the rip. Hmm, hmm.
Shit, they should.
And yeah, just like Dennis Schroeder going to the Nets.
Hmm.
And I got him on my fantasy squad too. I picked him up before the trade. I said, "Oh, he about to go start." No Dinwiddie, because Dinwiddie got claimed off waivers by the Lakers.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, bro. I was like, it's a cool name to come, but he need the ball to be effective on a team where you gotta have where LeBron. I won't say gotta have the ball, but obviously we know he best with the ball in his hand. The only time he played off the ball and it was successful was when he was with Kyrie. Didn't really ain't no Kyrie, so I'm curious to see how that shit gonna play out. I'm curious to see.
They gonna let him. They gonna let him get his Russell Westbrook on because Dinwiddie, he good at running the point. He get his team involved. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
what he good at involving his teammates. So he gonna get his assist, but he good at creating off the dribble and getting to the cup into the free throw line. That's where his bread and butter at. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it could work out because he can put pressure on him and kick it out like he did in Brooklyn.
Mhm.
So I mean, D'Lo rolling, which is cool, but what other ball handler do you have? I mean, you making Austin Reeves play backup point guard and shit, but that ain't his game. He want to be on the wing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm cool with AJ
again,
Double too.
if they do it right, it can help keep D'Lo fresh. And then when he play defense, unlike D'Lo, then when he would play defense and no mind.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not a bad move. They're gonna claim somebody else off the waivers here soon. I know it.
Yep.
So.
Yep. What do we got? Pop in the building. Joseph Jackson said, "Who y'all rolling with tonight? What's tonight? There's a fight tonight or something.
What is tonight?
So if there's a fight, I wasn't sure. I don't know. I watched the T.O. joint and kind of cooked on,
Mm-hmm.
laughed about that for a minute. But
Mm-hmm.
NBA, oh, you talking about picks? I didn't even do any of my picks today, but I can run through it right now if you want it. I can give it to you. I know there's a game that's getting ready to come on in an hour, so I can do that real quick. It don't matter to me. Let me see.
Hey, I need. We'll probably know a game closer to game time if Jalen Brunson gonna sit out again with that ankle
Uh,
sprain. He day to day, but I don't know
oh,
if he playing.
it's a game time decision. Yeah. If when did he sprain it?
He missed last game, so 2 games ago. They didn't say the extreme of how bad the sprain was, but they
I
got
would
him day to day.
I would think if because it's going against the Pacers, it's kind of I wouldn't say it's a meaningless game, but at the same time, it is kind of
It
meaningless.
means something. They one of the better teams in the division. So
They probably would play him. Probably spare minutes. I would think because yeah, I was looking, I can't see nothing. It's just saying the same thing. Game time decision for it. But normally it gives some type of update if he was practicing, yesterday or the day before or something. That's a good sign because that means more likely he gonna go. But since he already, they
mhm,
list him as an all star, he gonna have a week break, from that whole thing. They might play him.
mhm,
They let him do like minimal minutes in the all star games and let him rest because they gonna have that week break in between. So
mhm. Or sit
he
him
gonna
out
he gonna have
again
to, he gonna
today,
have to tightly do
and
that.
then yeah, sit him out again today just to give him a little extra rest and go like that. Because I mean, McBride is playing well, even with Brunson being there as a starter. Shit, he did well too. So they might be like, hey, let him get another rest day in. You
Yep,
know what
that's
I'm
a fact.
saying? I mean,
Definitely a
because
fact.
it's got longevity. Y'all in good position. Y'all team got better with Bogdanovich and Alec Burks. I'm like, oh man, say, look here. Bogey is a walking 20-point score. A
Bruh,
walking 20-point score, and he'll hit you three threes a game.
I just cooked
Alec
on you
Burks
right there.
is a 40% 3-point shooter for his career. He's shooting like 42 or some shit for the
Mhm.
season. I'm like, y'all let him go over there with DiVincenzo and the Villanova. Oh, say, look here, man. Say,
Bruh,
the Knicks made themselves that much tougher. Oh, man.
bruh,
Damn. And they ain't even got Rondo back.
bruh. I'm telling you, man. I said people that if you don't know basketball, you're not aware of the sneaky pick. Knicks won they won the whole entire trade deadline hands down. Because picking up
Yes.
Bogdan for them, boy, oh boy, people don't even understand, man. That
Because they sleep
hey, look,
because
hold on.
they be sleeping on Bogey. People don't know how solid of a player Bogdanovich is. Like if you don't know, just pay attention to the Pistons game to go back last week,
Mm-hmm.
bruh.
That,
Yeah,
that dude.
man.
Y'all thought white man can't jump. Well, it wasn't a real person. Shit, that's who white man can't jump. But he'll show up looking goofy as hell, come out there and dub your ass. What the hell? Hey,
Hmm.
guard this dude. And you just have to
He ain't
keep
going to go dunk. He ain't doing none of that unless he on a fast break. But what he is gonna do, he gonna put some moves on your ass though and
yeah, he
blaze your ass up. Cause,
in a heartbeat
'cause
too. That's man.
did he not 6'5"? He's 6'8". You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like he just this 6'3" guard that he can't get his shot off or create his own offense. And he not that fast. But he got footwork. And he can shoot. He can
As
shoot that
well.
thing.
He definitely can. He definitely can. Hey, look at Joseph Jackson said. What he say? I'm trying to get these parlays to start. He said I've been on a losing streak so far. Man, hey, I think my prediction record is what I think. Bro, I missed my seven. I was like the one game I was supposed to win and put myself at 700. Motherfuckers lost, man. I was you motherfucker. So I'm at 699 and 418, bro. That's my goddamn prediction record, bro. I'm like, man, I'm trying to double that shit up. And then I had somebody hit me in my comments, and I did a prediction when I got every single prediction right. I think it was like a 6 or 7 game thing, and I hit every single game and gave him the spread for it. All of them hit. And dude messaged me and was like, "Hey, you," and he hit me in the cash app and was like, he was like, "Here's a tip, bro." But I hit
That's
all the
it.
parlays and did so. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, young boy never make it again or make a hit again. Appreciate you sliding through. Joseph Jackson saying to you as well, man. Appreciate y'all stopping through this
Mm-hmm.
joint. What did Queen say? She said, "White boy named Dante is all I needed to know."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I've been letting Queen see how DiVincenzo play. She like, yeah, that nigga be getting active. I said, oh yeah, he could ball. He'll ball.
And then
She
what did
like,
he
boy,
say?
that nigga got that burner. I said, yeah, Dante be hooping. He be hooping.
Hell yeah, he do. Hell yeah, he do. And then what say? Yeah,
I'm like, come on, his name Dante. Mm, mm, How many white boys you know named Dante? And he more like, ain't he Italian or some shit like that?
DiVincenzo, I don't know, bro. He looked kind
Something.
of mixed. I don't know. Yeah, he looked mixed for sure,
Yeah,
but I don't know what.
he a vanilla bean baby. He ain't no, yeah.
Hey, look at him. That's a fact, bro. If I ain't never seen one, Jokers is that nigga, man. Hey, that boy, Jokic is a motherfucking problem, man. So I think the
Yeah,
Mavericks, the Thunder, and I'm going for the Clippers. Yeah, I can run through. Hey, Joseph Jackson, if you still in there, bro, I can run through the picks on them real quick for you to help you out, man. So you can get right on your parlay, or get right on your picks.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I could, you know what I'm saying? I can correct my boy 8-1 sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I do know basketball, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. But for the most part, we see shit the same. We may have a few teams with the Lakers matchups and shit like that. You know, we be on eyeballs on that shit. He be like, I already know G5. You ain't picking no damn Lakers. I'm like, not so fast, nigga. I got the Lakers today. Hmm. Hmm.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see what is today. It's 2 days ago.
The
Hey, Joe.
trades are changing a lot of stuff too. This trade deadline is gonna change a lot of shit. So you know what I'm saying that you ain't been paying attention to the trades. It's some trades out here that a few teams they got a lot better. Some teams they stayed the same, and some teams got worse. And some
Mhm.
of them are teams that you may watch and look at as one of the better teams with a better record. Some people gave up too much and got too little in return. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? So I'm like, why would you do that? But I seen that Marvin Bagley then got in his rhythm. He was out playing Daniel Gafford. I think that's why they traded him.
yeah. Yep.
Coming off the bench, he was putting up better numbers. Then as a starter, he was putting up better numbers. I was like, okay, I see what they doing. I see what they doing. But hey, I got Bagley on my fantasy team, so that helps too because he going right back to the starting lineup. Appreciate it. Thank you for leaving Daniel Gafford. Appreciate you joining my Dallas Mavericks. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm.
Brother Thomas in the building. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you slide through, man. I didn't know you snuck in. My bad. I was doing these, putting these pics in the chat for Joseph Jackson real quick. Cassandra in the building. Salute to you. Appreciate you sliding through. Um, yeah, I missed a few things over here. Let me go back up real quick and make sure.
Thomas, what's good, bro? I'm gonna hit your line. Cassandra, what's good with you? Salute to you.
He said that's what they call him on Twitter, a nigga killer. Hey, I tell you, bro, like Jokic is that guy from a big perspective, but when he play against another big that's just as skilled and shit that make him got to play defense, and he getting cooked. We seen Joel can cook his ass. We seen what AD like when he locked in the right way, he can't do nothing with AD. So it's like the best thing with Jokic, bro, is to get his ass in foul trouble. Go with him and make him play defense, and you gonna open up a whole different thing when it comes to him, man. So Jokic be playing so weird, but he going off. Yeah, bro, it's that slow like Gumby kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain his game, but it's that slow. It's like a sloth. It's like a sped up version of a sloth, I guess. Like it's just like so flimsy and goofy looking. I'm like, man, hey, this dude got to be like he got to be going off a gummy or something. It's so weird, but It's effective as hell. I can say that.
It's
Super
it's kind of like
effective.
Luca. They don't play at no fast pace at
Mm-hmm.
all. But they got moves, and the moves that they gonna get you with, they get your ass. Like, man, you're like, oh shit. I wasn't expecting them to do that off of that slow ass shit, but it works.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I'm with you, if you're an athletic big, you can give Jokic some problems. Like I seen him have trouble with Jaren Jackson because he can jump, long arms. He play defense first. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like certain teams, they give him trouble. He still a get his, but he just have to figure it out. Jokic, he a help side defender. You know what I'm saying? If they get beat, then he'll step up. Before that's one on one, I mean that's not his calling card. So if you got an offensive bag, you gotta get him to bite on fakes, like he get people to bite on his pump fakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, and you don't get him in no foul trouble, he gonna fuck around and play damn near the whole game, and he gonna be effective. Then he'll start shooting them threes too. I'm like, oh shit.
That's a fact.
But what makes him dangerous is his playmaking ability. The fact he's such a good playmaker, it makes people think about if he's gonna pass or he gonna try to score. You know what I'm saying? If he faced up or he got his back to the basket and he's sitting there just scared on the floor, he can start backing you down. You think he get you a hit with a shoulder shimmy or something? You think he going about to go score and he'll fake that bitch and just boom drop it off 2 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now the next time they come back on defense, they looking for that backdoor cut or somebody slashing it. And guess what? Now he's gonna take it on your ass.
Yep.
Then the next time he get back down court, he might pull a three. So now you don't know if he's gonna pass, score, or shoot a three. Now you're guessing. Now that's a hit. That's it. You in Jokic wheelhouse it when you guessing. That's just my assessment of that I watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's just what I see.
Okay. Getting questions about something to do with the kids. I'm like, man,
Oh, you good? You good?
easy,
No, this is
easy.
what I see though, man. He make people guess, and if you guessing, he got you. He gonna get
Hell yeah. He gonna cook your ass.
you. Oh, he don't know. He don't know if I'm gonna pass, score, or shoot. Oh yeah, I got you. Oh, and you biting on the fakes too. Oh yeah, you cook. You cook.
That's a fact. Look at Cassandra. All right, now well, let me get those picks in. Yeah, that's why I just left it there so that way you well Joseph Jackson originally asked for it and whoever else wanted to just to get those picks. But like I said, man, I'm definitely going over 700 today. I'm 699 and 418 for my prediction record. Yes, sir. We're going over 700 easy. I'm about to double up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit 800 wins before I hit 450 losses, man. That's I set for a goal to do it that way. I'm gonna double up on that shit. Where it's gonna be like somebody will come in and look at it, like, that shit ain't real. I'm like, hey, well, check it out, bro. That shit hard, man. Like predicting some of them games and then with the spreads of that shit too, because you'll think of it. But then some of these games, bro, any given night, we done seen teams get their head slapped by 60, 50, 40. And I'm like, bro, it seemed like every night
Mm-hmm.
as of late for this season, it's been a weird ass season. Every single night, there's been at least one game on that night where somebody's lost by an average of like 25 to 40. Like the Bucks beat the Hornets down there by 60. And then because they beat them by
Mm-hmm.
what is that, 36 or damn near 40. And then Kings beat the Nuggets damn near by 30. And then let's see, I can go back 2 nights ago. Let's see if we got us another one in here. 2 nights ago, Wolves beat the Bucks by 24. Let's see, Warriors beat the Pacers by 22.
Yeah, it could have been more than that 24, but they started letting, and that was them get longer breaks. Cause boy, they had at one point, they was Anthony Edwards is a fucking monster.
Hey, you ain't gotta tell me. I did a whole video on his ass. I'm like, hey,
That nigga's a monster, bro.
I
I'm
said,
like, I'm like, do they get y'all? If y'all don't know, the man is only 22.
Don't
This
don't
year
don't
four.
don't tell him. Don't tell him five. Don't tell him.
Hey, him and SGA gonna be the top two guards for the future,
Man,
bro. Oh yeah, and hey, I'm calling it now. Put Jalen Williams in that mix too. Put Jalen Williams and OKC in the mix with him too.
oh yeah,
Just watch. Just watch. Man, say they are a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, wait till these boys just really get when they find they hot spots and they sweet spots. They got some of them, but when they get them like Bello and them got them and KD them got they spots. No matter where you, I'm gonna get to my spot. That's when it's gonna be. It's gonna be up for folks, boy. They're gonna be mad as hell. Hmm. So, oh yeah. So that's who my keeper is. I switched my keeper from Tatum to Anthony Edwards.
no hell yeah. That's a no brainer. He healthier. Well, I think outside of being healthier, I think like he's more of the clear cut A player or leader of that team. Tatum is like him and Jalen Brown is kind of here and here. We like you think it's Tatum, but Jalen Brown is like right there with Anthony Edwards, bro. It's like head and shoulders above everybody else. And he's a clear cut best player, leader, and the scorer of that team. And it's like
Mm-hmm.
I like his game because I gave a comparison of it. I said when it comes to Anthony Edwards, bro, I see the Kobe footwork, Vince Carter athleticism, and the mama mentality of like willing to oh I'm gonna cook your ass. Like he got a mean streak in him and you can see it. So I was like he got a combination of everybody and he like the perfect size where it's like I can give you everything you ask for and then some. Like upside is through the roof, bro. Like I don't know what else to really say. Like Anthony Edwards is gonna be that
Mm-hmm.
guy. And I said the Wolves needed to. Well, Carl Anthony Towns needed to take a step back and understand he's not the best player on the team. Anthony Edwards is, and they gonna take off. I said as soon as that happened, they gonna take off. Look what the hell they doing, bro. I'm like, I was like, man, that's all it took. Like Carl, like Cat, you gotta sit back and kick back, bro. Like no disrespect to you, you can ball a little bit, but we didn't see you just ain't you ain't got that in you. You're not like that. I mean, and that may sound bad, but it's just the truth. When it come to Ant, bro, we didn't see people try to come at him and question Jimmy Butler or Draymond when he cooked the Warriors' ass. We didn't see like them try to test him like he young, but you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't that guy. And he was like, I'll show you how to play. I'll show you the proof is in the pudding. Watch my actions. And he got on their ass. And that's why I was like, yep, that's what they needed, bro. That's what they needed.
What I noticed is that he bring out the shit that Cat and Gobert couldn't do themselves, and
Mm-hmm.
that was bring it out of him. You know what I'm saying? He done brought it out of him. Now you see Carl Anthony damn near having one of his best statistical shooting percentage season in his career. It's
Mm-hmm.
because I think like with Gobert, they got the size. I think they just relied on their size and their length. And yeah, we got some skill. We straight. But he made them boys accountable. Like, nah, bro, you bullshit. Y'all niggas too cold of players and too good of players to be slacking. So I think that man brought the dog out of him or whatever was in him, and he holding them accountable. Like, bro, I don't have to score. Y'all can be scoring. Like, come on now. He had 2 points in the first half, and he scored 28 in the second half. Like, he didn't have to go score. He
Nope.
was out there facilitating, playing defense. Then he's like, all right, I got this shit, y'all. It's time to cook. So that let me know where his outlook and perspective on the game is at. Like he playing with the flow of the game, and that's due to his coaching too. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Shout out to his coach Anthony Evans and their coaching and his trainers and people that's in his corner. You know what I'm saying? They making him or they showing him how to view the game. You know what I'm saying? And you do what you got to do. It might if Carl Anthony Towns hot and he gonna score 15 straight. Let him get that shit. Let him cook up long as he can until he cool off. You know you got Rudy down there to clean shit up. You know what I'm saying? You got a seatbelt on your squad in McDaniels. he gonna lock up the other team's best wing or defender, and he gonna put him in a car seat. You know what I'm saying? And his offensive game is, you know what I'm saying, continue to grow too. So, dog, they a championship gonna be coming that way soon, bro. It's gonna be coming that way soon.
I think they
You know
gonna
what
have
I'm
to make
saying?
a. They probably have to make a
Within the
coach.
next 3 years.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have a coaching change for them to get a chip because like what they doing now is it's definitely good enough to definitely get them in the playoffs. But it's like when you get to them championship moments, that boils down. Obviously, it's the players that's on the court, but it's also the coaching staff and the coaches that come up with those defensive schemes or play calls and just having that experience, bro. Like it's a big difference. So it's like we're gonna have to see. But I'm very very like excited to see like how Ant do in the playoffs. So like if they advance to the next round, like if his game progresses or if it kind of stays or if it tapers off, because obviously we all see players that have hell of a freaking like James Harden for example, bro, MVP caliber type player in the regular season. The freaking playoffs come around. All of a sudden, my man look like he want to go play in the YMCA league or something. It's like, hold on, man, what the hell?
Mm,
Like, yo,
mm,
yo, when you're a
mm-hmm.
player that's meant to be like, you know what I'm saying, that guy, your production going to continue to increase when you get into the postseason. Like that's what the great ones do. And we seeing it's a lot of these dudes now, bro. They be putting on crazy performances in the regular season. Playoffs come around, all of a sudden they stuck in the mud. They can't figure out what to do. They lost and they don't know what to do. I'm like, bro, what the hell is basketball? Only thing it did is slow down. That's all it did. That now this team can focus solely
Mm-hmm.
on scheming on your team to the best, the fastest to four. So now they can focus solely on your team and scheme, watch a ton of film. It's like that's when you're supposed to be able to
Mm-hmm.
counter that, watch it and assume this is what they're gonna be coming with for this scheme. How do I attack it and go here? Like you got to be able to have different plans of attack, and I think that exposes a lot of people when you be seeing, what I'm saying, these playoff matchups, these playoff series, they get exposed.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah.
what he said, I pray the Bulls stop playing around and invest in their squad. Key man, I was so hopeful for DeMar and Zach Levine to be able to be a dominant 1-2 punch and for Lonzo to be healthy, for them to have Alex Caruso, Kobe White, and then they got what's his name, Vucevic. They're big. I was like, they
And,
have a
and
nice squad.
mm-hmm.
No, go ahead, Five.
No, I was just, mm-hmm. You got the Samu, you know what I'm saying? When they let him get off and go, he a two-way player. You got Paul Williams, he's a two-way player. You
Yep.
got Torrey Craig, he's a two-way player. 3 and D guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he back healthy, but it's like he tweaked his ankle or foot again the last game. So
Uh,
it's like they got the pieces there. So move on from Zach Levine, keep the Rosen. You know what I'm saying? Keep Kobe White because he can ball.
mm-hmm.
And what people don't know, Kobe White is not 6 foot. He's 6'4". You know what I'm saying? So he can get his shot off against certain people and shit. He can get a bucket. I gotta give him his credit. Shit, when DeRozan them off, he carrying the ass. I don't watch Kobe White carry. Y'all get on my back. I got y'all. I don't even trip. I
Yep.
don't worry about it. I got you. And then DeRozan without Levine and all the extra, I think is a lot. Well, why they can't get it together because it's like a struggle for power when they both can eat together. You know what I'm saying? DeRozan like to work inside mid range to the bucket to get to the line. Zach Levine, you like to get to the hole, but you became more of a shooter now. So you outside in, not inside out. So it's like y'all place that don't even conflict with each other like that. But I think it's a part of the culture too. And Zach Levine got to be healthy. As long as he healthy, he's straight. But this year he done had an injury plagued season. He can't get right.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got to make some tough decisions in your management. All right, he got a lot of value even with being hurt. We can get pieces and probably first round picks for him. Keep what we got and build and draft some more studs. You know what I'm saying? Like do away with Levine and get something for him. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that oh, Levine a bad player. He's still a monster. It's
Yep.
just, hey, in this system, it ain't working the best for you, or y'all can't be eating together. We can say what we want about, you know, KD and Book and Bill, but guess what? They figured out how to eat together. Yeah, niggas take turns. Go on here, you got it. All right, we gonna sit out about the first 5 minutes. Y'all go ahead, go eat, cook, get y'all buckets. When I come back in, we'll figure it out. If you got the hot hand, go. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't
Hmm.
figured it out. At least DeRozan and Levine, that is, they ain't figured out how to coexist with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame because they both talented dudes, man. They can ball. So
Yep.
do away with Levine. You know what I'm saying? See who want him in the trade and keep going forward. Shit,
Yep. And
that's
you
how I
know,
feel.
what was funny, and I'll move on from the trade perspective and talk about the buyout market. That buyout market dry as hell. There's only names that's major names that's in there that can make a difference for you, potentially Dinwiddie, Kyle Lowry. Who was the other player? I was actually just looking at it because I was laughing about it. Killian Hayes who got waived. I can't believe they waived his
Hmm.
ass. And then you got what PJ Tucker, potential 3 and D guy, but got to be in the right situation because he getting up that age. Um, and that's pretty much it. Mike Muscala is a big. I think he's cool as a big, but for the most part, like when I saw that my Lakers are talking about being aggressive in the buyout market, it's like, man, that buyout market dry as hell. Like Evan Fournier, Osman, like ain't none of these guys new needle movers for the team. Like they
Hmm.
wasted a lot, man. But for like an agreement with what you said, I think they Levine had his opportunity to see what he could do to the team on his own, and it didn't really go nowhere. I mean, he's battling injuries and things of that nature now, but I think DeMar DeRozan is more the cat to go to definitely to stay. But what's weird is that I was seeing how hearing murmurs about the Pistons was potentially trying to put together a trade package deal to get Zach Levine.
Levine.
Le- Less
Hmm.
than 48 hours later, all of a sudden he having season-ending surgery on his foot. I
Hmm.
said, hold on, bro. That ain't no coincidence. That could be was like, y'all can trade me where? Man, hell no, I'm having surgery, bro. I'm out. Because anytime when a team, when you having that type of surgery or a surgery that's season ending
Hmm.
and it's your foot or lower extremity, bro, they gonna be like, nah. They gonna immediately take themselves out of contention for it because you don't know what he gonna be like when he returns. I think that was a power move, but a lot of people will sleep on that, man. I was like, he was like, hell no. Y'all not trading me to no damn Detroit. Like, no disrespect to the Detroit, but he was like, yeah, y'all not sending me to the Pistons. I'm gonna go ahead and sit out for the rest of the season and see what we can figure out on the back end of things. That's just at least that's what I think he did, in my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but hey, the writing is on the wall. Is it's right there. It's too much for me on that point, man. Um, and then we coming right down, like I said earlier, man. We on the home stretch, coming down to the playoffs. Teams is going to start tightening up their rotations. A lot of people about to be pissed because their minutes is about to diminish because they want to. You know what I'm saying? You going into the playoffs, you got to figure out what your rotation going to be. Everybody typically go with seven, eight, eight player man rotation. At the most, it's rare to see somebody go nine, but normally it's like 7 or 8, bro. Like they don't go no deeper than that unless it's just one of those situations where it's the perfect matchup and they, snag one of them players that they ain't played in a minute. But it's rare to see a team go more than 8 deep in the playoffs in a roster rotation. It's rare to see it, man. So I'm curious to see how these teams gonna do it. I think the Bucks, man. They got to figure something out, bro. I personally said Doc was not the answer for this team, but
Hmm.
they hired him, so we going, what I'm saying, when all the dominoes fall where they fall, hey, they got a person they can blame. They got a scapegoat right there, but it's like I don't think he was the fit for it. I think they should have stuck with who they had before and gave him a chance.
Hmm.
It's his first year, and you number 3 in the East, bro. But you losing games and such. That's not the coaching. That's the players. Like y'all niggas play defense. How hard is that? Like I'm confused. Like why is that such a hard thing to figure out? And then
Yeah, the accountability and effort was off. And with Levine, I think Levine, his agent, and his team knew that surgery was coming.
oh yeah,
When his name came up in the trade conversation, okay, you want to see what's the best. He was okay with the Lakers. And if you would have sent him to a team that he feel like he can compete with, or they in a decent position, he would have been okay with it. But as soon as you talking about a Pistons package, nigga, what? Nah. So you want me to go to a rebuilding team, a team that's trying to figure it out? Nah, I'm good. Go ahead, give me for the season, for season ending surgery. Let me go ahead and get fixed what I need to get fixed, and I'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? Here, so that's how I kind of think them boys was looking at it, and now he was just like, hell no, I ain't trying to go there. But then you see players, but then you got players like Grimes and other people. They ain't tripping. They just want to play ball because you don't know what's gonna happen next year. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
you don't know. I mean, you got players over there, at Pistons, and they just don't look terrible. You know what I'm saying? You can tell they young and you know what I'm saying they make mistakes.
Yep.
But I
You know,
mean, Durant is a baller. You know what I'm saying? Cunningham is a stud. You know what I'm saying? These dudes get it in every night. Before they traded Bogey, he was getting it in. Marcus
facts.
Sasser, he since Killian Haynes is gone.
Hmm.
Now Monte Morris is gone. Now you can let Sasser, your first round pick or whatever your one of your guards or second round, whatever we came out, he can ball. Now you can let him get loose and get active because they had a guard log jam. You had Monte Morris, Killian Haynes, Cade, Ivy, and Sasser.
Hmm.
Then you got Alec Burks, but he in New York now, so it was just too. It was too guard dominant. So now they done dispersed Burks, Kevin Knox, Bogdanovich, Killian gone. So now they just freed up space for you know what I'm saying the rebuild that they want to stick with. So people like, oh, I can't believe they cut Killian. Well, it wasn't a cut before because he wasn't talented enough. He was just in the way. I mean, you got him and Ivy. You know what I'm saying? They was doing their thing together, but now it was just time for them to do something else.
Yep.
But they did. So somebody gonna pick them up.
Yeah, I would
Somebody
say
gonna pick
for
them up.
Morris, I was like, that was probably because and I remember I was watching the game, but I was also in T chat, and I was telling y'all like, bro, I'm watching this Pistons game, and they think they were playing.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was either the Clippers or they were playing. It was the Clip. Actually, they did. It was one game with the Clippers, and the other game I think was against OKC. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, bro, this Pistons. I don't understand how this Pistons team is losing like how they so bad. So I was like, let me take a look. So I was like, I'm gonna watch a couple of the games. So I watched two of them, bro. When I tell you I'm watching the game and I see like Cade is getting off, Duran is getting off, Bogdan is getting off, um, and then I see Ivy is getting off. Everybody getting off. So they got things flowing. It's consistent. Everything going good. The bench comes in. I see Morris come in. I see Burke come in. I see it has like a couple other people. Bro, Morris come in. He didn't score. He missed all three or four of the shots he took. He had three turnovers, and like he gave up a foul that was an and one. I'm like, bro, what the hell is he do? Why is like and this happened for two games in a row, bro? I was like, yeah, nah, this just ain't a good fit. I know he played there once before, and they was hyped about getting him back. And he's a native of the area, all that. But I was like, this just ain't it. Like they need to have the younger players out there. Stats came out there, he hit a three, got a layup. Ivy was balling. I'm like, yeah, nah. They gave Knox a few minutes too, and I was like, bro, they
Mm-hmm.
have to if they get Knox confidence right, that man
He
has
can
he,
ball.
bro. I'm like, yeah,
When
he's
he
got
first got signed, because he didn't get signed till late in the season, so that's why they had the wait till he didn't get signed to November 8th.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to play a certain amount of games to be on the team a certain amount of time to be able to fit in the trade deadline. And else you got to wait till your time till you hit that mark.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that. But when he first came and they signed him, as soon as they let him out there, he was putting up 50, 60, 70. They letting
Yep.
him get going, letting him get loose. Then as soon as Bogey got cleared, Oh yeah, they killed everything because he coming to get his spot regardless. Cause they ain't none of the four was better than him. Now now Thompson, he a dog. His offensive game or shoe, he working in progress. But
Yep.
just the intangibles of how to play the game, playing defense, rebounding, passing. He can score. He gonna become a better scorer. He got that, and his
Hmm.
hustle and effort and defense first. He gonna stay on the floor. He gonna stay on the floor.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got a young nucleus. I mean, they should have kept Bagley and let him start at the power forward. To me, he's better than Wiseman and Isaiah Stewart. You know what I'm saying? In my
Hmm.
opinion. But guess what? He started. He back a start again, like he was when he was in Sacramento.
Yep.
So, and I'm like, hey, change the scenery, opportunity, and just the right fitment for your play style. That would matter in basketball. It don't matter how good you are. Do you fit this system, or they gonna make the system fit around you? If not, then players ain't gonna be successful, even if they are first round picks, all that shit. Look at Adam Morrison. Did all that in college, and came to the league, and it didn't fit. It didn't work for him. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't work.
That's a fact. I was gonna say, shout out just doing the building. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. I was gonna ask you, so if you have for a team, right? Like
Hmm.
for a team that's who would you say is most surprising for you and most disappointing right now? And you can go East and West, or you can just do it an overall, whichever way you want to answer. Who do you got for that?
I say my most surprising team, based on the record, may be like the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? Even though they made their changes and stuff, they done fell a little bit on the 500. But at one point, they was like number three in the West. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And with the new pieces, you would think they ain't gonna do too much, but they'd actually been better than expected. So they were kind of surprised for me. Um, Brooklyn, I mean, they got a nice squad over there where they can change up some pieces. They got people that can ball, but it's like they competitive and they winning games. But mm, I'm not surprised with OKC. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen the writing on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Once I seen how Chet was playing, and now they done got rolling. I guess they could you could say somewhat surprising because you didn't know how it was gonna mesh out and it was gonna play out.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm not surprised at the same time because I know what the roster and the talent look like, even though they're young. But over the last few seasons, them younger players then got to 3 years in the league, and now they done figured out, you know what I'm saying, how to play with each other and how to win. So then I say them, the Knicks kind of surprising because you didn't know how it was gonna flow. Mitchell Robinson going down, up and down. You know, Grimes was one of the better balling guards. Then he kind of fell off, declined this season. You know what I'm saying? They picked up Josh Hart, picked up DiVincenzo, got rid of RJ Barrett. You know what I'm saying? Round those down. They were already, in the top five already in the East, but when trades come through, you don't know how she gonna play. So, it worked out. Some teams you expect them to be, right in the mix. Miami, we already knew certain pieces that they had, so it was about what they was gonna do if they was healthy. Hero can ball, Bam can ball, but Jimmy he can ball, but what are they gonna do?
And don't forget they picked
So
up Terry Rozier.
yeah, then that was her recent, but before he got there, you know, they bench, then got better. You know what I'm saying? Certain people just up their game, like Duncan Robinson and people like that. They got Caleb. I mean, they got Caleb Martin, stuff like people like that. They can ball, but it's kind of catered to what Jimmy is doing, and Jimmy is not there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you need them balling whether he's there or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the hurdles they run across, and they had to figure it out. Like, all right, even with Jimmy there, I mean, how kids they'll still can get it in. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I think it was. I'm more surprised with how they gonna make their rotations work and how they gonna make it fit more so than the talent perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain people I ain't surprised with it all. Um, New Orleans, I would kind of surprised and kind of not. You know what I'm saying? They got talent, but injuries. You know what I'm saying? Or people, not being responsible. I put it like that. I ain't gonna shit on these folks. You know what I'm saying? They millionaires. I can't really say too much. They made it. They got a
Yeah.
contract. They
Yeah.
getting paid. They got way more money than I got. So I can't fault them, but they'll probably be way better if Zion just get disciplined with just health. I say that as a whole, not just conditioning, but just health in general.
Yeah.
If he take his health and exercise and his conditioning serious, get down to about 265, 260, you know what I'm saying? He'll be probably healthier. Ingram balling. Then you'd have what? McCullum in and out with the kidney puncture or whatever. So,
Yeah. Lung.
I mean, Lung, and I'm like, dog. I mean, they still got some pieces, but it's like, what are people gonna do? People had high hopes for the Grizzlies. You know what I'm saying? But he having a season ended surgery kind of changed that because when he came back, he was a complete X factor. The team looked totally different. And they
Hmm.
probably would have made a nice run because he was kicking ass. And he
Yep.
made the whole team change because number 12 was back on the court. And now everybody can assume their roles again. You know what I'm saying? And him going down, they got to figure it out and just rock out. Hopefully they can, what I'm saying, creep up. But I mean, we had All Star break. About ain't that much season left. April come playoff starting. So some people got to take it on the chin.
Yep. That's a
My
fact.
Mavs, I say my Mavs too. I mean, I just wanted to see the maturation of the Kyrie and Luca, or Luca and Kyrie, I should say.
Yeah.
Um, their chemistry. You know what I'm saying? I said even last year, I feel like over the summer they're gonna have a sit down. We got to figure out how we gonna be competitive and we can eat and work together. People like, oh, they gonna never figure it out. Yeah, that's what they did. They figured it out. They did.
Yep.
Now it was just defense. We needed post players. We needed some more help in the paint because we was getting killed. Now we'll see if the defense as a whole get better. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got anchor and people that's actually on the wings that's gonna play. Josh Green, them they play defense. It was the paint presence. You got the white pile of paper thin ass. He ain't finna stop shit. You know what I'm saying? He weak. Marshmallow. You know what I'm saying? Then Lively, he still getting his rookie jitters out and just getting more comfortable with the NBA game. So I wasn't expecting him to be this dominant force yet. So who the hell we gonna have? Then you got Rashawn Holmes. I mean, he's a certified backup. No disrespect, but that's what he is. He's not a star. He played 30 minutes one game, and I mean he had decent fantasy value, but it wasn't nothing to move the needle. So it was all about personnel, I say. So I'm kind of surprised, you know what I'm saying? We still got a winning record right now, and it's been injuries, ups and downs. So I'm kind of surprised with my Mavs and how they progress. So shit, that's what I'm looking at it. Some people I expect them to be good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Nope. Nope. I agree with that. No, that was definitely your response to that, and and break down that joint, man. A lot of it, I definitely gotta agree with. But I was gonna say for me, I would say for my what was I? For my most surprising team, definitely had to be the Wolves. I did not see them having the number one seed in the West as of right now. I didn't see that coming at all. Like that was something that I thought they would be top six, top seven, but I didn't see number one in the books. And the way they playing and how confident they playing, it's definitely something where I'm like I'm surprised by it, happy to see it because again, it's kind of it's changing things up a little bit. It's not the same old same old. That's what makes me more excited about
Mm-hmm.
it. And then yeah, like you said, the Thunder.
Clippers too.
Oh hell yeah, they got they. I said that when I
I
dropped the
forgot
video.
about them.
I dropped it earlier. One of my other videos, I was like, if they figure it out, they got an opportunity to be extremely dangerous. If they don't figure it out, they're gonna make some changes. No, I was saying they're gonna make some changes if they lose. I think it was like the sixth or seventh game because they had like a 6 or 7 game losing streak. I was like, if they lose this game, they're gonna be some changes, whether it be a roster change, starting position change, or a coaching change. I was like, one of them three gonna happen because Steve Ballmer, bro, like he been patient enough, and these players right now, I think Kawhi just got his either he this is his last year or he just signed his extension. I can't remember because I saw a lot was going on, but I was like, you see him playing so much because he's playing for that extension. He's playing to kind of validate that because Steve Ballmer not gonna be like, hell no, I ain't finna keep writing these big ass checks and we getting bounced out in the first round of the playoffs or not, you know what I mean? So it was like some changes gonna be made. They brought in Harden, he got himself in a basketball shape, and them boys started balling out of control. I was like, ooh wee, it's gonna be hot on some people's tails. And then you see the Suns, they started getting themselves right. They help getting healthy and rounded into
Mm-hmm.
shape. So it's gonna be interesting from that perspective. But yeah, the Mavs being 29 and 23, 6 games over 500, and dealing with all the injuries they done had, you know what I'm saying, just to get there. I was like, man, this team gonna be a problem. People sleeping on the Mavs. This is like, bro, they done had so many injuries, and they still 6 games above 500. They ain't even been able to put it together all the way yet. And I was like, on the
Mm-hmm.
back half of the season, if they come into the season and they like at the end of the season and their health is going up, I'm like, man, I'm like, yeah, it's tight. It's super tight on some teams. They just don't see it. And that's
Mm-hmm.
just for the. I guess that's just for the West. I hop over to the East. Surprise for me, it's not really a surprise. It's kind of been this way going forward. Like the Hawks all the way through the Pistons, like that 10 through 15 seed. That's not surprising for me. And as bad as that may sound, it's like because it's like in the East has always been a 2 or 3 team head above the rest type thing. But when I look at it now,
Mm-hmm.
you got the Celtics, Cavs, Bucks, Knicks, Sixers,
Pacers.
Pacers and Heat and Magic. And it's like between them 8 teams, any one of them teams can go on a quick 10-0 run, a 10 game winning streak, or it can do something, saying special or crazy. So I'm like, bro, this is gonna be interesting in the East. I can't wait to see it. But if I flip over and say, my team, what's good with it, Connor? Appreciate you sliding through. Hold on, what Keith say? I almost missed this for a second, Keith.
What's good, Tano?
Pin this up, man. He said, I can't believe you're choosing the Magic over the Bulls. Man, you sold us out, bro. Hey, I didn't sell y'all out, man. I'm just seeing the writing on the wall of like that. Hey, I say this, Keith. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bulls won, but that team a problem, and
Mm-hmm.
they got more weapons than the Bulls have. So the Wolves gonna have to
Yeah.
be on point to beat. I mean, the Bulls gonna have to be on
Mm-hmm.
point to beat this Magic team. Otherwise, that Magic team,
Yeah.
it could get ugly, and it could get ugly quick. So we gonna have to see.
Yeah.
But
That's my
um,
sleeper right there. That's the biggest sleeper in the East. Shout
mm-hmm.
out to Paulo Banquero, man. Shout out to Paulo, bruh.
That
You
boy
know what I'm
be
saying?
balling. Yeah.
And Baby Wagner, Franz Wagner is a baller. I've been telling folks, homie is a baller, dog. He get buckets. Just watch these boys play. Jalen Suggs is the X factor. He upped his game. Markel Fultz healthy. He been busting ass since he got back. Now you see Anthony Black, they don't even touch the floor no more. Like
Oh yeah,
you ain't
no,
getting
that
no,
boy.
yeah. So Anthony's struggling to see the floor again. He inconsistent. So shit, you know. Then you had Wendell Carter down. Mo Wagner can start for people, but he come
Mm-hmm.
off the bench. You know what I'm saying? He a better big than a lot of these folks. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? especially coming off the bench. Then as a starter, he productive too. So it's like then you got Google Bataze. He balled out when he had his starting role in team. So it's like these are not even household names that they doing it with, and they young. Usually, you gotta have this. You got a few veterans like Joe Ingles and people like that that's been in the league for a minute, but they ain't really got no vets or no old heads on their squad like that.
Nah,
It's
nah,
just
they don't.
young players getting it in. And
Yep.
Paulo became a better leader.
And
You
that's
know,
the
he
thing.
been working with KD this summer on shooting. He said, "Man, that dude's shooting work regimen is insane." I was dead.
And then remember, he played for Team USA, so that's that experience of that losing. It did something to him too. But
hmm
and then it's funny because I'm gonna circle back to the team that I got as most disappointing. I got to go with the Warriors in the West for me because I'm like y'all got the same roster, everything's still the same, but y'all just ain't got it here. Like something changed here, and I was like, man, I think for me it all started when Draymond slapped the spit out of Jordan Poole's mouth. You know what I mean? When that happened, that broke that team, bro. And if I'm being dead honest with y'all, man, I think either Draymond gone, Steve Kerr gone, or Andrew Wiggins.
Clay.
No, I'm gonna go Andrew Wiggins. Why? Andrew Wiggins showed them what he is completely capable of and what he can do and all this stuff. That one glimpse, same thing he did with the Wolves. One glimpse, and then people was been praying ever since he can you know what I'm saying duplicate them efforts. And that boy that fell off
hmm
on the face fell off the face of the earth. It's gonna be one of them three. I
It.
think they'll keep the square
Uh-huh.
foot together because Clay can catch and shoot. Like that's one thing
hmm
that like, and I know his shot been a little broken, but that's a shooting slump. He can get himself up out of that. But
And he play
Draymond,
defense.
hell yeah, Draymond, Steve Kerr, or Wiggins, one of those three or two of those three not gonna be with the Warriors next season, bro. Like
It
I'm
might be. Hey, you know what? You got a point, bro. You know who I'm thinking? It might be Draymond
mm-hmm.
because the fact Kaminga outballing every power forward they got.
Oh shit. Yep, almost fell
Kaminga
back.
is out playing, outballing every power forward or center they got. He killing their numbers by himself. Like they didn't let him loose, and I'm like, bruh, he was just an athlete at first, but man, homie out here getting buckets. He
Hell
getting
yeah.
buckets, shooting threes and everything. I said, bro, that boy been working. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's a reason why they let him and they made him a starter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, so I'm looking at it.
Telling you,
You
man.
know, I'm like, damn.
Tell you, man. So I gave the Warriors on that. As far as the Lakers, this is exactly what I expected. And as bad as they may sound, like they
hmm
two games above 500, and the only reason they two games above because they went on like I think what was it three? We went on a 2 or 3 game winning streak just to get there. And it's like, bro, like it's so seesaw up and down. And I think a lot of it is the way they play when AD and LeBron not there or when LeBron not there, the way they play is completely different, bro. And it's like they need to play with that same confidence. It's just for some reason when AD and LeBron is there, they legit just they relax off of everything they let go of and they don't even try. And I'm like, what the hell wrong with y'all? Like you gotta you
hmm
gotta play the same if they there or not. And that shit it be pissing me off, man. So I'm just all right. It is what it is. I don't even care no more. You know, I'm gonna just let them be what they gonna be or do what they gonna do type of thing, right?
hmm
And then so I'm just like I'm expecting for that. But then when I move over to the East, as far as like for a surprise, like there ain't much of a surprise. The Knicks is gonna be exactly what they should be, Sixers. But with Joel going out and potentially out for the rest of the season, they gonna just keep dropping. But I don't think they're gonna maintain that 5 seed that they in right now. But it's like
hmm
everybody in the East is exactly where I expected. Only one that's a surprise over there is probably the Magic for me because it's like the potential they have is crazy. It's like man,
hmm Toronto
but
gonna rise up. Toronto gonna keep rising up. Yeah, I know it's gonna take them probably a few months to get RJ Barrett acclimated, along with Scotty Barnes and Emmanuel quickly. All them dudes can play.
yep,
Hurdle, he gonna be exactly what he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going above his role. He back healthy. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of Siakam. You know what I'm saying? So
yep.
they did some they still a solid team. Still got Gary Trent Jr. You know what I'm saying? With injuries in the fucking East and the Bucks like a equalizer up and down. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Nets and the Raptors make some moves in the East. Even the Bulls too. Even the Bulls too. Because without Zach Levine and you got Kobe White and Caruso there running the guards with Samu and all them shit. They look like a better team.
Hmm.
They showed the record with Levine or without him. And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's night and day. You know.
I'm gonna take this call real quick.
Go ahead. Do you think? So I'm looking at certain teams to go ahead and make a move after All Star break. So don't be surprised. I think the Pacers gonna end up them or the Celtics gonna end up having the number one seed coming out. I don't know if Giannis himself, you know, if they lose the confidence in just the Bucks team, or it's the coaching, or they trying to find somebody to blame, or whatever the case might be, they team defense is down since Budenholzer left, and it seems like they haven't recovered yet. So to me, I think they are on a down slope. You know what I'm saying? And like the Magic, Celtics, Bulls, people like that, they on the uptick right now. So I mean, trade deadlines is the here down. People could be picked up on waivers or bought out. So now you're gonna see who want to take a chance to try to go buy out or pick up some of these people that's on waivers. You know, and that's in you got to find people that's on the waivers. I think a lot of these GMs on these teams they be getting caught up on name. Oh, this player's name. But if this player gonna be a good fit for your team, you know what I'm saying? And if people just be going off the namesake and then it don't work out, then they cut the player. Shit, you better go find a player that fits your scheme. That's how it is in basketball. You gotta find a player. If his role is not gonna be beneficial to your team, you don't need to pick that player up. It's just my personal opinion. Because how you gonna deploy him out there to go do a job or a role if his playing style or his skill set don't fit your scheme? That's why some people don't, pick up certain players. The scheme is not going to be right for the system. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hey, look, and then look at Kano said, I've been slacking on watching basketball. Hey, Kano, if you watch me, I'll bring you back to the light, man, because I miss the old days where we saw true competition and defense being played. This running gun, shooting from the logo, and all that. It's okay to watch in highlights, but when you watching the game, it's kind of annoying to be honest with you. And shouts out to Jalen. Salute to you, Jalen. Appreciate you stopping through. I gotta be. I'm gonna be going live. I was talking about this earlier. I'm gonna be doing every Friday. I'm gonna do a live, but then I'm gonna pick that up once I get the time locked in for that Friday. Then I probably just try and do like I probably do Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm gonna try and bring it up 2 to 3 times a week. But if the playoffs coming, I was like, shit, I might be going live every night, cooking on some of those games, or there's definitely gonna be a lot more individualized videos dropping to the playoff games, like breaking them down and going through the series and who we think gonna win, how it's gonna play out, and stuff like that. So I was like, man, that's what I've been waiting on during the season. I'm like, still just kind of prediction videos live every now and then, some videos about some hot topics that come up. But yeah, appreciate you, Key. Appreciate you. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Said peace out. Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, Key hit the cash out with $20. So here your cut for the Pringles.
God,
I'm
God
from
damn.
over there on upper echelon joint, man. I was going back and forth with goddamn Omega Red. So we were roasting each other.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Hey, he was trying to take you. He was trying to take you on a date." He said the $2 super chat. I said, "Hey, bro, that thing misses some zeros. Anyway, you can't." I was
Can't
like,
do shit with that, huh?
I said, "Shit, gas nowadays is damn near $8. What the hell you gonna do with $2? You can't even buy a bag of chips." So then he
Hell
started,
yeah.
you're right. He started sending some more. I
Shit.
said, "CP, you owe me some Pringles, man. I gotta get a tip out of this."
Hey, hey,
That's funny.
nigga, it is high. And I take the fucking diesel.
Oh yeah, hell no. That Yukon, I'm glad that thing take unleaded. That's it. Whew.
Man.
But that
Yeah,
California,
you probably got the flex fuel.
yeah, California prices is.
Man, how much unleaded right now up there?
The last time I looked at it, I saw it was like 379, 369 or 379 was the lowest I seen it, and then normally it's like 389.
Mm,
I'm in Minnesota right now, so I went by. I was driving on the highway, and man, I saw the thing say
mm.
260. So I said, "Man, hold on."
How long you gonna be out in Minnesota? Just for a minute? Or
To
you going right
uh,
back?
I'm
Okay,
going right
you
back.
going back. Hmm.
But man, that goddamn red eye flight. That's why that night was messed up. I missed Queelon, bro. Man, when I tell you, so what was it? Left Thursday morning at 3. Yeah, left the house at 3 a.m. Thursday morning. I didn't
Hmm.
sleep all of Wednesday because I just stayed up and I drove at that 3 a.m. Got there. The flight was at 6. So I stayed up for over 24 hours straight. I couldn't fall asleep on the plane. When I tell you that day or so
Hmm.
Thursday got here, went got a haircut quick, man. When I tell you where I hit that couch and I was like trying to do I forgot who chat I commented in. I made a comment all L's all the way across my screen because I fell asleep with the phone in my hand, laying with all L's. What the hell? Man, I went ahead and deleted that, closed that shit out, and went to sleep. Man, I was like, damn, I was tired as hell, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, man, and the kids ain't here, so I was like, yeah, I'm about to be knocked out until I wake up. I turned that alarm off.
Yeah.
Huh.
Shit, I got mine. Boy, I got to leave probably mm, about 30 minutes. 30, 25, 30 minutes. Go pick her ass up from Dan.
hmm
Caught her ass and her work driving me up a while about playing 2K Madden and damn Fortnite
Oh we, yeah,
and Roblox.
oh we, yeah. I ain't at that stage. I just got a phone call. Hey, how do you do this for the kid? Like ask for help for the kids with this and that. And then my other buddy took 2 calls just then. Other buddy called me because, bro, check this out. So we was over at one of the friends' house, hanging out, just eating and stuff yesterday. The
Yeah.
car is parked. This is a private neighborhood, or just I guess a neighborhood. It's not a busy street or none of that. The car is parked on the street, but it's not a busy street, and it's like in a community. All of a sudden, hear
Uh-huh.
thud. Go outside. Look, this dude, this youngster, run into the back of the car. And in the excuse he tried to give didn't add up with what you can see with the car was. You could tell he was texting and driving because the goddamn bumper is
Hmm.
sitting on top of his goddamn his like down his window. So he was texting and
Oh
driving,
yeah.
had to be going like 20 miles an hour and just slammed right into the back of it and tried to say that there was a car that was coming. And he said he looked up and he just reacted quick and just swerved. I was like, bro, first off, it's nighttime too. This is like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, and it's in Minnesota. Like,
Damn.
you're gonna be looking in this neighborhood because you're coming around like a corner thing. You're gonna see a car that's parked, bro. And then for you to say you looked up, you telling yourself saying you was texting and driving. Like, I'm like, bro, come on,
Hmm.
man. Like, but airbag, because it's airbag deployed and everything. He was like 22, bro. And I was like, I felt bad for him. And I told because he was starting to have a panic attack. Little black dude. I'm like, hey, look, bro. I'm like, that's why you have car insurance. Is what you pay for. For your life is more important. Just take a deep breath and understand your life until you're not hurt. Nobody else is in the car. It was just you that was
Yeah.
in the car. Only person involved. Just take a breath and everything gonna be all right. So like I had to talk him out because like he was starting to like kind of almost hyperventilate a little bit and stuff. I'm like, oh nah, bro, like you can't be over here going, don't do all that. Just
Mm-mm.
take a breath. That's what
Yeah.
insurance is for. I know you're young. It's your first
Right.
time. Just take a breath,
Calm
bro.
down, young fella. It's
Yeah.
okay. Let me explain to you how this shit works. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Cause
what's
I
gonna
ain't
happen
never.
is you gonna call in and put in a claim.
Mm-hmm.
Call your insurance company. Tell them what happened. And you go from there. Get
Yeah.
their insurance information. Like you all right.
I,
You out,
yeah,
you walking, you good. Because
yeah,
it could have been some pushback from that engine and fucked your legs up, and you had two broke shins. You wouldn't be walking nowhere. You'll be waiting on somebody to come get your ass up out of there.
yeah. Mind you, it's 20 degrees here at nighttime and stuff like that. So, bro, I went out there and I said, like I said, talked him down, calmed him down and stuff. He was like 22. And I'm like, I already know what he was doing. It's like I ain't never been in an accident, but at the same time, like I know how to in pressure situations or if it's like, in the peak of the moment, so I know how to like respond to something, how like accordingly or relax. And my man's, you can tell he ain't never been in no situation or anything like that. So it was just like he was just like kind of like panicking. I'm like, oh nah, bro, like you can't be doing that, man. Like you gotta calm down, bro. It's cold out here. You're gonna be hyperventilating. They don't want you getting sick or nothing else, but that boy knows is running and all kind of stuff. He was free. I'm like, man, that junk was wild, bro. So got back to the crib we was staying at and stuff. I was like, man, yesterday was a I wouldn't say a bad day. Yesterday was a crooked day, bro. Like, it was all type of stuff went wrong in every direction. I went and hoop for the first time in a minute, bro. It's been like
Yeah.
almost a year and a half, damn near 2 years since I done played in the actual like game. So I was playing in a pickup game with some fellas that former NBA players, former college, active college players, coaches' sons, and all that stuff, right? Bro, when I tell you conditioning wise, I wasn't tired because I've been, what I'm saying, getting that road work in Cali. But when it comes to like touching the ball and shooting, man, I was so out of rhythm, bro. Like I was like, yeah, hell no. Ring rust, man. I don't know. My rust fell off. Like I was bad. I was like, nah, hell no. I can't go this long again. So my guy was texting me like, hey, you trying to go put some shots up today? Yeah, yeah. You let me know whenever you're ready. Come school me. We going. Because I was like, I can't have that. I can't be out here being a basketball channel and I'm out here feeling like what I'm saying. It's hard for me to do a basic little step back doing that. I'm like, nah, hell no. Mm-mm. Can't be having
Man,
that.
no sir.
It was all bad, bro. I was like, man, rust is real, bro. Like I'm still shocked right now at just like how not uneasy, but how uncomfortable it was not being comfortable at doing the stuff that I'm used to doing. It was just weird. Like I'm used to being able to certain handle. I'm used to spin move, going to the rim and throw that motherfucker down. I'm used to fadeaway bank shots. I'm used to some, what I'm saying, certain things pulling up from well beyond NBA range or mid range and then comfortable with it because it's a rhythm thing, bro. I was so uncomfortable doing all of that. I was like, yeah, hell no. This ain't what it is. I can't have no long draw like that. So for me, I'm like, when I look at these boxers, I was like, it gotta be way worse than that because you in there taking punishment. like when you have these long layoffs, like, man, hell no. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. But yeah, man, I know your let me take a look. Actually, oh yeah, the Mavs is slapping the Thunder into the ground right now, 12-2. Shit, I might shut my joint down and go watch that. Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, hell, I might go do that, man. Might go do that, bro. Uh, let me see who else we got up in this joint, man. I know Key had a dip. She probably had a little date to get to. DP slide back through this joint. Kano was in this joint. Nah, I appreciate everybody that slid through on this joint for real, man.
Oh man.
What you done send me, man?
Oh man.
The
This nigga
comeback
Ha
live.
Ha
What
Davis.
you done send me?
Ha Ha Davis. I had clicked on YouTube. I watched
Uh,
what Quee sent me, and then after I watched that, Ha Ha Davis did a voiceover of Abdullah knocking out old buddy.
is that what you just sent me? Tell me that's what you just sent me. Is that what you just sent me, bro?
So say as soon as that nigga hit him, that nigga start talking shit. Then you hear the PlayStation power went off. Doo, 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 doo.
hold on, I'm about to mute. I'm about to mute up
Oh
the video.
man.
I'm about to mute up the
Oh
video.
man.
I'm about to watch it right now. I'm about to mute up.
Hey,
Anyway.
then when that nigga's on the ground, that nigga had a horse getting it up and trying to get up out of there. Nah, I said it to Queen. I said it to D Free. Oh shit.
Bro. Hey, and that shit took me out, bro. That thing is, but you know what time it is. And that slap noise. Bro, I'm about to watch this shit like 10 more times. Oh my god. Hey, the big fella, you know what time it is, right? Oh shit. Oh my god, man. Oh we that boy the big fella, you know what
I've been playing, still watching it. Oh man.
Oh
That's why I went
shit.
on mute. He was like, and that's why I'm laughing. I was like, dog, the PlayStation. Oh,
I know it take me out, bro.
the say the timing of it was impeccable. I'm talking about he hit the joint, slid in at the right time. I said, oh man. He talking about you been in the El Chapo fight. Bricks.
Oh, that
I
shit is
said,
wild.
dog.
That shit is wild. Nah, I was gonna say I was gonna go watch that OKC and Mavs game. The Mavs jumped on their ass. They up by like I think what was it? They up by 13, 20-7.
Hmm.
I was
I'm waiting
watching
on
that.
them to they need to update Cade games that he probable. Go ahead and give him the green light. He gonna sit out tomorrow because it's back to back. He's doing a little knee management, but he probably got another week of that. Then they gonna be like, all right, you good now.
Oh yeah, they got to. They got to.
And I like the 65 game rule. See, Kawhi got tired of people talking about the shit. And then he like, nigga, the way this shit looking, nigga, we can go win this motherfucker.
Oh hell yeah.
He's like, shit, we gotta worry about them goddamn wolves, them T wolves. Cause
Them
you
and the
got,
Nuggets.
cause, yeah, them too. Because damn it, well, I'm gonna see how this PJ and Gaffer move look. If that shit look like somewhat what I think, they gonna have a problem. And we still got Tim Hardaway, still got Exum, still got Green, still got Jones. I said, still got Live, but we didn't have to give up none of that. I said, oh, yeah, yeah. That's an upgrade.
Yep. No, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
fact. No,
Oh, yeah, K. Oh, yeah, K Green Light. Yeah,
what about
yeah.
Jalen Brunson? Let's see.
Let me go look. He on 88 squad. That's how I can do that. Oh, we ain't gonna know yet. We'll know. He played 6:30 my time. We'll know probably about 5:30, 5:45. That's when they'll send the official statement out.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause, yeah, they got their game is later. So yeah, he's questionable for his ankle sprain.
Hmm.
If he's questionable, I think they probably go
Hmm.
play. Think.
Now I was just debating who I was gonna put in my lineup today because Schroeder gonna start for the Nets. I'm gonna sit him his first start, his first game with him just to see.
Shit, they're gonna be feeding the ball. This would be the one to start
Shit,
him.
Yeah, he on the one. He cranking the whole shit. And then he got Cam Thomas at the two. He got Bridges at the three. And I don't know if they run sharp back, but no Claxton gonna be in the paint. Oh yeah, Ben Simmons back.
I
There you
was
go.
about to say, yeah, you got Mister come back and be back, and I'll be back. Is back about his back. I don't know what to say about him.
And man, dog, let me have been 6'10". I ain't had to be that. You give me 6'6", but shit, we gone.
That's what I said. Shit, I don't know. I just need a couple more inches.
Yeah,
Let go
that
ahead and swing that shit.
that or going to go play receiver.
Yeah, Megatron,
You know,
Megatron 2.0.
yeah, make a bunch of money and yeah, do it that way. Some of these folks, I'm like, bro, you got all these gifts, physical gifts. Like nigga, the Lord allowed you to be 7 foot. Like nigga, you know how many people got dumb athletic ability, and you let them be 7 foot or 6'5", 6'8", man, and y'all niggas taking it for granted.
Shit, ain't no
Say,
way. That's what I said,
especially
bro.
the athletes that got all of it, and you know they athletes, not the people that's just 6'8" and they just don't give a damn about athletics,
Yep,
but the ones that do it and like fork over that guy giving it like dog.
they just wasting it, bro. They just wasting it. I gotta be careful in this damn weird ass little desk chair. I try to lean back and stretch because I'm stiff to the motherfucker. Like my
Nigga gonna
shoulder,
boom hit that funny bone, nigga be like, God damn it.
my damn shoulder tight as hell. So I try to lean back. Nah, this goddamn chair that flipped there, it had flipped back. Luckily, I'm big enough. I just caught myself. I'm like, man, who the
Yeah,
hell got these kind of little ass chairs to sit in? Man, this damn chair like this my son to fit in this chair.
damn. See, Texas, it's just raining.
Bro, you see that rain that happened that happening over in Cali and San Bernardino and San Diego, shit underwater, that shit turned to SeaWorld. LA flooding where the highways is flooding out. It's it's bad, all bad over there
Mm-mm,
right now. I was like, man,
mm-mm.
thank God I'm like 9 hours away from that shit. And I feel bad
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that way. That shit
And,
crazy.
and,
You wake up,
and
you
you
look
gotta hope it
outside.
stop it.
Yeah, you wake up,
Highways
look
flooded.
outside, and you see brown water. What is it? Freaking window level with your house. Like, bro, you gotta get on there real quick as hell, and you just watching cars just go down the street. I'm like,
Flooding.
that's
Hmm.
wild.
Yeah, just like when it flooded in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
whole highways. I'm like, bro, that water. You know how much water it is. That shit then rolls up to the point where your highway, you can't even see the goddamn cement wall on what lane, and then all of a sudden it may appear, but then it just disappeared, and you see a
Mm-hmm.
high part, and you just halfway up that shit. I'm like, man,
Yeah, that is wild, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say. That's absolute wild. Just seeing that, bro. I'm like, nah. That shit reminded me of Hurricane Katrina minus the hurricane because it was just so much goddamn water. I'm like, yeah, nah. Mm-mm. I feel bad for them people, and it's crazy because it's a bunch of sewage water because they sewage set up over there is bad, and they were just saying like how it's gonna be like over like a ton. I think it was like 21 tons of sewage water and debris that's gonna be coming from like Mexico or something that's coming upwards. So all that's gonna be coming right in the San Diego area. So I was like, yeah, that's all bad, man. That water got a concoction of just all type of diseases and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, hell no,
everything,
yeah,
everything in the joint,
hell no.
everything. You know what I'm saying? No, it's gonna be some people that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, that's
Imagine,
water. It's gonna flow. So when you
imagine
finish getting it to the point where you could drain it,
uh-huh.
wait till they finish where they drain it, and they done got all the water up. They gonna to see a whole bunch of yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the worst.
that's what, and then because that population, the homeless population, is crazy out that way. But five, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine you sleep in your house, bro, and all of a sudden you just wake up with water just slammed into you. You get woken up by pretty much like I'm like, bro, that's next level. Like I don't even know what to say. Like that'd be crazy. Or them homeless people that didn't even know it was coming. Like it's just a tidal wave of just heavy water with debris and stuff just sweeping them. Like
Hmm. Just
that's
like
all bad.
natural disaster. That shit be crazy. And I was like, damn. I'm like, these are highways in Texas. And I'm like, bro, that whole on ramp that's in the air is flooded. Shit, man. Goddamn. Hmm, hmm. Like, yeah, shit crazy.
Mm-hmm. But now, if I'm gonna get my ass up there, I'm gonna still be a favorite line that he say. I'm about to get my ass up out of here and get something to eat. I'm about to do this. I'm about to snag my ass something to eat. Watch this game. I don't think anybody else is even live right now. Take a look. Say,
Mhm.
is there any
T might
like?
still be live. I don't know if he ended this joint. T might still be live because the basketball game starting up now.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I know T has that's 24/7 live right there. Shit. T has is there. Hey, yo, never it is like yeah, he's still live too. So I probably pull up and kick it on the panel while I'm over here eating shit. Cause like I said, the missus out doing her own thing. I got nothing but time on my hands. I'm like, yep, I'm about to be in my own little world in my
Mm.
own zone.
Yeah, yeah, I can dig it. I'm about to get my happy black ass up. grab grab my backpack and grab the keys. Take out so I can go get young Chloe from
Yeah.
dance. Cause boy, it's a bunch of folks that go to this joint. It's the Black Dance Academy. Boy, I'm talking about you think it's a line like it there? You going to pick the kids up from school?
I can believe it. Shit.
And like, grab my backpack. You know, you
Oh
know
yeah.
how I do.
Hell yeah.
You know what's in there.
Yep.
So crazy out here.
Yeah,
But
shit.
man, go and do your thing, man. I hit your line here, Charlotte, man. Go and get yourself situated, bro. I hit you up.
All right, bro. Appreciate you popping through this joint, man. Appreciate it as always. The hell yeah. Stay safe out there, man.
Oh yeah, you too, man. You in Minnesota? It's cold. Like it's cool here. You in the cold. You know what I'm saying? You might go outside in 20 minutes. It might be full out snow. You're like, God damn it.
Yeah, hell no. It better
But
not be.
yeah.
It was like 50 degrees the other day before we got here. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? It was like, yeah, man. And we haven't seen no snow. I was like, yeah, what is it called? Global warming is real. That's the only thing I said. Somebody was like, you think so? I said,
Mhm.
shit. How else you explain
Yeah.
it?
Shit. It get cold as shit in Texas. And people that feel like, bro, Texas is cold. When it get cold there, it get cold. I'm like, y'all will see.
hmm
When you bring your ass down here. Like it's windy. Yeah, man, go ahead and do your thing, bro. I get with you here, Charlotte, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Bet. Always, bro.
All right, everybody that came through this joint, man, I appreciate you rocking out with me for 2 hours. It was fun. Got to talk some basketball. Got to give my little spin on certain things, run through some trade scenarios, um, chop it up about, you know what I'm saying, this home stretch run, most surprising, most disappointing, things of that nature. But we're going to be back more consistent. We're going to stick to it. Like I said, I'm aiming for every Friday. Every Friday, I get the time out to y'all. Y'all stay tuned for that community page. And yeah, we gonna rock out, man. But again, each and every one of y'all appreciate you coming through. Kia, I appreciate you hitting that cash app. Much love, much appreciation to you for that. Supporting the channel in a big way. So I appreciate that. And yeah, we're gonna be back with another one, man. Y'all be easy out there, stay safe. And as always, be back with another one, baby.